Alright, I did the first big car show swap meet of the year. First weekend in May every year. I go up north about 40 miles and they have 1,000 vendors up there, all kinds of cars. And like last weekend's flea markets, this weekend was pretty rained out. You can see it's a gray, nasty day. Drizzling, raining, people were willing to deal on a lot of stuff. Not that there were a lot of vendors there because of the rain, but still found some stuff. Let's take a look at the goodie pile. Well, I got a cool wooden box there. A little hard to see under all the junk on it, but it's there. You know, just a box. I'll keep something in it. I saw the Hemmings Motor News guys up there, and I re-upped my subscription. And I got my free hat, my free tote bag, couple magazines. Always nice. Tool vendors. For a few dollars, I got this. Yes, there are a few Chinese tools in there, but what's important is stuff like that Snap-on there and some Craftsman in there, Snap-on. Good stuff, guaranteed forever. Well worth a lot more than I paid for the box. And for $5 I scored a few cameras. And no real value there, I don't think, although I could be wrong. The box camera's in pretty good shape. This one's got a torn bellows, but it looks real cool. The little brownie there, you know, it's probably worth $1 or $2. But what the heck, it's $5. And the guy threw in a bunch of records. As you can see under there, 78s and 45s for free. So I figured out why not. We have a mag light. Always nice to have these, never have enough of them. And they're always good, and they're guaranteed, and they can be fixed for $1. How can you go wrong with that? $1. Let's see. We had a guy up there, always has some military stuff. He had these. Now, I'm fairly certain this is a reproduction of some kind. I could be wrong, because I haven't looked into this at all yet. 3-piece sectionalized 30 caliber cleaning rod for 1903 Springfields, the M1917 Enfields. Really nice. They look brand new. Even if they're repop, I really don't care because I bought them to use them. I like to use brass rods instead of ordnance steel on, you know, things like the M1 Garand where you have to clean from the front. Look at that. That's really nice. It's got a jag on the end of it for the 30 cal. It's got these nice canvas pouches it comes in. And you can see I actually managed to get 4 of them. Got all he had. And he also, under there, I'm going to move some stuff out of the way here. Oh, I got a nice dial caliper. Looks like it's unused. This one is Brown and Sharp. Swiss made. Really good condition. Do any kind of reloading, you do need stuff like this. And always seem to never be able to find mine when I need it. So it's good to have a spare. Look at the nice box it's in. You know, you can't go wrong with that. This was, what was this? I think I paid him $10 for the both of them. Oh, I'm sorry. There's another one over here. This one as well. Also Brown and Sharp. Really nicely, nice condition, are very well kept. Somebody took care of them. And in nice boxes, which keeps them from getting damaged. That's always nice. The other thing I got from the military guy there, he had, oh, again, I think this is a reproduction, but I could be wrong because I have gotten some really nice condition stuff from this guy that did turn out to be original. But this is a grenade pouch. Look at the condition of it. It's really clean. It's got, where is it? Oh, yeah. Earl and Wilson, 1918. I mean, it just looks a little too nice. But that's all right. I got them at the right price. I got them at reproduction price. So that's okay. You know, it's always good to have for something. And there's the rest of the cleaning kits. And you see people pass by a lot of things at these shows, not really paying attention. You know, maybe they're only there to look at the cars, or looking for parts, whatever. This is part of a Snap-on torque wrench. You know, you hook the torque wrench into it, and I don't know what that's worth yet, but more than $1 I paid for it. I know that. Pile of little wrenches here. I always seem to find these. They're all SK or Craftsman, all USA made. And I got some valve tools here. This one is a genuine Briggs & Stratton part. $1. Maybe closer to 50 cents because he lumped a few other things in with it. If you have a Briggs & Stratton old style engine, and that's the valve spring compressor for it, but look at that. Nice condition for $1. You can't go wrong with that. I grabbed that right away. And there's another one over there that does the same job, just different company. This little tackle box here. It was $10. I didn't even bargain with the guy on this one. I didn't even bother. $10, I'd buy the damn box. But it was full of these tools. I guess everybody looked at it, saw a couple of Chinese tools in there, just walked by. But look what we have here. This is brand new SK. I mean, that is brand new in the most popular size of 1/2 inch 9/16. The size I use all the time. Brand new. And we had some True Craft wrenches. Yes, True Craft is made in Japan, but they are high quality. This is not junk. This is high quality stuff. We had a channel lock pair of needle nose in there. Channel lock is still guaranteed today. You could take this to a Home Depot and get a brand new one. Not that I'm going to do that because I don't need to. This is still perfectly good. A Black Hawk. Whoops. Brand new. I don't think it's used too well. It's used a couple times maybe. Black Hawk's good tool. Nothing wrong with it. This alone would be cost a lot more than this box cost. You know, we have feeler gauges. That's what attracted my attention first, was the feeler gauges. I know I have 10 sets of these. I don't know where any of them are at the moment, and I need these tomorrow. So I figured, you know what? That's worth buying it for $10 today. You know, SK, we have in there other SK parts, Craftsman screwdrivers. There's probably $60, $70 worth of tools in here alone. For 10 bucks, everybody was walking by it. Even a friend of mine who's into tools, I asked him, look on that table over the tools? Ah, just junk. I went and looked. Guess what I found? And, yeah, cheap Chinese, this was in there too. A Chinese wrench, but underneath it, Williams. Nice USA-made Williams. And for a couple dollars, I found another Coase pipe wrench. This one made around the turn of the century, and underneath all the crud, it's in pretty good shape. Coase was the inventor of the monkey wrench, the original wrench that you could operate with one hand. Let's see if this one, yeah, even crudded up. Look at that, I can still operate it. It hasn't been lubricated in probably 50 years, and I can still do it. It's in pretty good shape. The Coase patent monkey wrench. Yeah, it's well, I don't know what size that is. It's fairly large. I don't think I have that size. I have around it. I have larger and I have smaller. So now I got that size. A bunch of brand new brass punches. You never have too many of these when you're working on small motors and guns, things like that I do. That's a Williams socket. Looks awful rusted, but that's Williams Industrial, which is Snap-on Tools industrial brand. And it's guaranteed forever, and it's impact. Always good to have. But there you go. That's the haul for the day. You know, it was an abbreviated show because of the weather. A lot of vendors didn't show, but the ones that did had at least enough toys to make it worthwhile for me to go up there. Some of this I will use myself, or I will pedal it, or whatever. But it's all good stuff. All right. There you go. A wet, soggy car show swap meet weekend.